Hello, everybody. You already know who I am. I am the African witch bitch, hoodoo practitioner. Hey, so today you guys have asked us to do part two to the relationships, cheating, infidelities, spilling the tea, and that is exactly what we are going to do today. I'm waiting for Teresa to hit the live. She's coming through. And in the meantime and in between time, hello, how are y'all doing? Hi, aunts. Hello, Miss T Pre Baby. It's a pleasure to have you here. Hi, baby honey. Hi, Devante. So, hi, War Witch, my boo boo. So, today we're going to discuss cheating. We're going to discuss infidelities. If you are, oh, excuse my notifications. If you are a male or female that have ever been cheated on, or if you the cheater and you want to sit down and tap in and get a reading from Teresa, she's coming backstage any moment. I'm waiting for her right now. If you want to come in and discuss it, you maybe you dating a dude or a woman, whatever your preference may be, and you want to find out if this person really is genuine. Matters of the heart is the subject for tonight. And we are here and I'm finna drop the link in a minute. Now, I'm waiting for Teresa to come in. She should be backstage any second now. I just sent her the link. She just saw it. Um she should be popping in any second. Right now I'm burning me some palo and I'm just ready. I'm just ready to discuss this because a lot of people sent me messages telling me that they received healing. Um from the last life. Sometimes people don't even have to tap in and tell their story. They can listen to other people and they receive some of the answers that they need in their life. You understand what I mean? What about put into a third party situation? Well, Ariel, baby, if you in a third party situation and you want to talk about it, tap in. Tap in. I don't judge what people do in their personal life. I promise you I don't. As long as you don't judge me by how much snacks I eat and how much penis I don't get. But if you don't judge me, baby, I won't judge you. I have a couple of friends who are in third party situations. My homegirl got 3 husbands, and my other homegirl sharing her husband with 2 other women. I don't judge polygamy. It is really African traditionalism. So if that's what you want to do, baby, I might want to, hear a story because a bitch is nosy, but for the most part, you'll never have to worry about being judged. My admins in here do not play that treating people like crap. If they come in here, they will kick your ass smooth out if you come in on that judgmental energy. So I'm finna drop the link, but I'm waiting for Teresa to tap in. Teresa, baby, where you at? Where you at, Teresa? You coming? Okay, she coming. She coming. She should be popping in any second. But thank you, baby. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you, hi, Auntie. Yes, I'm not finna judge you. No, I am not finna judge you. If you are a woman out there and you sharing your husband, baby, as long as you happy and you're in a good emotional space, then that's all right. And if you a man out there and you got a couple of wives, that's on you. You a woman and you got a couple of husbands, bitch. I wish I could be you. You know what I'm saying? I got Teresa backstage. She coming onto the screen. So, and then when I bring her on, I'm dropping the link right now. Anybody who wants to tap in, let's get this ball started because I don't want this to drag on and I want to get as much people as possible. As soon as I drop the link, I get a whole bunch of people popping into the backstage when their turn. So we trying to give everybody a chance right now, baby. The energy is high. Hello, Teresa. How are you, boo-boo?
I'm good, and yourself? I
I'm
forgot my
great.
laptop today, so I'm doing it from my cell phone. So
That's all right. We love you. We got you.
thank you.
We got you. We got you. Yes, yes. Thank you very much, Devontae. Ooh, Teresa popped out. She'll be back though. Thank you, Devontae. I try to be as real as I possibly can be. There is an actual debate where people is sitting up here saying that monogamy is impossible. It's a man-made construct, and women should expect their men to cheat, and then men should expect their women to cheat. And I even know a couple where they monogamous with each other, but they give each other hall passes once or twice a year. I don't know. I don't judge. I just say do whatever you think is best. That's your business. That's your business. But a bitch is nosy, and I might want to know the details just so I can be nosy. But that don't mean I'm judging you, though. All right, she's back. My baby is back. Hello, Teresa. Hello.
Sorry.
It's
Something
all right.
happened there.
I'm dropping the link. If anybody want to tap in, you got a question, we are here for you. The last live we did, a lot of people was backstage. I didn't get a chance to get to everybody, but this is your chance to tap in. We want everybody to know that you are welcome here. This is a safe space. This is a safe space. This is a no judgment zone. But we also is not finna tell you what you want to hear. So if you want a reading and you want to hear what you want to hear, like if dude is whooping your ass and you want me to tell you it's gonna be all right to stick it out, bitch, you in the wrong place. Take your ass to Hoodoo Delish, and they'll tell you what you want to do, and they'll charge you an arm and a leg and all your coochie hair to blow smoke up your ass. That is not us. We are gonna tell you what it do, and we are gonna tell you what it don't. Okay? I got somebody backstage coming through. Hello, hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, how are you?
I am good. I seen the last show. I wasn't able to jump on. I wanted to say to a lot of the ladies that are listening, and I want to give my opinion about cheating and our female relationships, our friendships. And I don't feel like if you see your friend, if you see your friend's boyfriend cheating or her husband cheating, I think you should keep it to yourself. And I say that because you ruin your friendship like that. You can really lose a friend like that. I have lost plenty of friends. I thought I was being loyal. And I would say, hey, listen, your boy or your man, whatever, was in a restaurant, whatever, wherever I see him, I would say something. And that at the end of the day, I would not have a friend. And they would team up against me. And you already know how that goes. So that's what I wanted to talk about. To not get too involved in your friends' relationships. Be there to listen and to comfort her, but I think you should just keep it to yourself and not get too involved, even with your family members. If your mother is in a relationship with somebody who is not treating you well, then she has to come out of that by herself alone. You just have to be there to catch her when she falls. And that's what friendship and relationships are about, especially if you love somebody. But I get you kind of want to save them from those people, but you can't.
I think that's a case by case situation. I hear you. I hear what you're. But I can't paint everybody with a broad brush, because there's some people you literally can't tell because their self-esteem can't handle it. But there's some people, if you have proof, for instance, with me, if I found out that one of my close friends knew my man was cheating on me and they didn't tell me, I would be mad as hell. If they had proof, like let's say my dude was text messaging Teresa. He was telling Teresa that he wanted to clap her cheeks, honey, and put some caramel sauce in her ass and eat it out. For her not to tell me that would bother me. She screenshot the chat and sent it to me. See, now the ball is in my court. If I choose to stay with him, then that's on me. But for her to not tell me that and still be looking in my face and smiling, and we still going out to brunch and drinking wine together, I think that's deception. But then again, I have a healthy self-esteem. I don't know. Some people literally can't handle the truth. I have friends of mine who would smash on you and blame you and cuss you out for bringing it to them because they literally can't handle it. They're more comfortable not knowing and catching HIV and syphilis and crabs and herpes and granola and grapes growing on their penis and their vagina, and they're okay with that because they'd rather have a piece of a man than a whole one. But I guess it all just depends on the person.
It depends.
And that's very sad. That's sad. But let me ask you a question. So if a friend came to you and said, well, I seen your man at the so-and-so with a woman, would you confront your man about that? What would you do? How would you handle that situation?
If somebody said they saw my dude with another woman, the first thing I would ask them is when, where, and do you have pictures? And the reason why I say that is because saying something is one thing, but when you have irrefutable proof in my face, there's no denying that. The friend that he saw her with could have been his cousin or his sister. It could have
But
been his mama or his auntie.
why would you need proof if that's your friend? If that's
Because
your
she
friend,
don't know, because she may not know that's his sister, or she may not know that's his auntie. I know. So she saw him with another woman. I'm not going to confront him immediately. It could very well be his cousin or his sister.
now would you
But
tell
if she showed,
would you tell him that would you tell him who seen him? Would you be like, yo, Mika seen you in the restaurant? Da, 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 da.
no, I wouldn't. It's none of his business. If you were at the restaurant, you were there. It doesn't matter if Mika seen you, Joe Blow, or Billy Bob, in my opinion. That part is irrelevant. The fact is you were there.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't blow up my spot with my connect for information. And I'm not going to blame her for telling me, because she's looking out. You know how many women die, Black and brown women each year die of HIV and get diagnosed with HIV because of infidelities? This is why I would be very offended if a close friend of mine knew something and didn't tell me. Let me make the decision on whether or not I'm going to go, but I need the tools to do so. A lot of times these men be lying. A lot of times. I had a friend of mine who was dating a dude, and she had no idea he was married, but I knew. Of course I'm going to tell her. She should have, if she wants to still date him, then that's her business. She wants to still date him, that's her business. But for the most part, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, sorry, he just woke up from his nap, y'all. If she wants to still date him, that's her business. But she should at least know the information. And I think it's really messed up that men be lying about having whole wives at home. Mm-hmm. They married to an entire woman, not half of a woman, but an entire woman, and they be out here perpetuating like they're single. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I just can't do it. I lost too many friends behind that. It's just that, and 9 times out of 10, she'll probably stay. 9 times out of 10, he'll probably say mean things about me. Oh, she mad because she don't got no man, and da 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 da. And next thing you know, I don't have a friend.
Well, that's a friend with low self-esteem, and it's easier to paint you as the victim than to take ownership for her crappy relationship. Right. That's an issue she got with herself that don't have nothing to do with you. And I wouldn't even want to be with friends with somebody like that, especially if the dude's hitting on you.
The dude, no, I've never been in that situation, but my thing is that you're head over heels in love with somebody. Sometimes you don't think straight. Sometimes your thoughts, your emotions are all over the place, and you don't really think straight. Honestly, like especially if he's saying one thing and doing another thing, that confuses the person, and you don't know whether you're going or you're coming. You don't know whether to believe him or to believe your gut instinct. You don't know. And so I have compassion for women who are in that situation, because it's confusing, and they a lot of times they get hurt. And I'm not gonna, and my position is that finding out your man cheated is not the battle. The battle is when you decide to leave him, or God forbid he leaves you, and now you're depressed. Now you're in your home for 2 weeks, laying in bed, not washing, not going to work, not taking care of your kids because you're depressed. Talking about committing suicide, that's the battle. I want to be there for that. And if I lose my friend over that cheating incident, then I'm not going to be able to be there for her when she's going through this. That's the battle. And that's where my loyalty is. Not when you going through one incident or one cheating scandal, is when that depression sets in. That depression is no joke. A lot of people have, committed suicide behind it, or tried to, or even have feelings of it. That is no joke.
And this is why I stress self-love so much. Because I really, truly don't believe that people who have low self-esteem should be in relationships.
Mhm.
They really, really need to boss up their self-esteem, because if you have low self-esteem in a relationship, you are going to get got. Emotionally, you're going to get got. Financially, you're going to get got.
That's true. Anyway, I'll be listening.
Well, thank you for tapping in.
You're welcome. See you guys later.
Bye-bye. I completely agree. I guess it is a sensitive subject. It is extremely sensitive. What do you do if you find out that your best friend's dude is living foul, or your best friend's wife is getting bent over? What do you do?
I
It's a
would sing
case by
like a
case.
bird.
You would?
I think, yeah, if it's yeah, I would. It would be a hard to. It will be. I've been in that situation, by the way. Years ago, one of my friends' boyfriend at the time was cheating on her. I saw it. We used to work together, but she worked at somewhere else. And I told her, I snitch on his ass. I think, I'll tell her. I will definitely tell her. To this day we're friends, so I'll tell her. Fuck it, if you choose, it will be her. At the same time, I understand the other side, because it will affect the relationship in some type of way. Because if she chooses to stay with him, but that's her shit. I warned her. So
I agree with you. It's not an easy subject. I say I only tell if the person has a healthy self-esteem. And if they do, then I would not bring it to them if I didn't have proof in your face. And you only get one pass for me to tell you. Because if you take him back after I tell you, then you know what he's doing. And I'm not going to say nothing else. I wouldn't give a damn if I saw him on Hollywood Boulevard wearing a tutu and a glitter wig, twerking something. I won't say a word. You got
yeah,
one time for me to tell you. And however you guys decide to do that, if you want to paint me to be the villain, that's fine. But guess what? You can't lie on these photos. I have you kissing on that man over there, sir. You right here kissing him. How you gonna deny it? I'm not making up nothing. You can't lie and say I'm lying on you. Here's proof, bitch. It's right there.
yeah. I mean, you have to have proof. Yeah,
Exactly. I'm not gonna come and tell you, hey
it
Teresa,
can't
I
be.
saw your dude
Yeah,
over there yesterday, and I have no proof. He could be there with his sister. I don't know his sister, but you know his sister. You see what I mean? You bring tangible proof. That way you remove all of, oh, you just wanted my man, oh, you're lying on him because you want him type shit. That don't even matter, because here's proof that you was in that hotel room with that dude
right,
on your knees. That's
right,
just my opinion. That's how I move. And again, I only will tell if the person is super close to me, like they live in my left titty, and if I have proof. And if I know they have a healthy self-esteem. Because if I know that my friend has a self-esteem deficit, I'm not saying a word. She won't be able to handle it, and I will get blamed. You can't just give a blanket rule, in my opinion.
right.
My self-esteem is fine. But if I found out that one of my friends knew some shit and didn't tell me, I'm mad as fuck at her. Fuck him. Fuck him. But bitch, you knew
Yeah.
and you didn't tell me? To me, that's not loyal. But hey, we all see things differently. We
No,
all see things.
definitely not loyal, for sure. I agree with you.
I don't have anybody backstage. If you want to come through, click the link, babies. Click the link and come on through. You'll be first up right now. I don't have any backstage. You might want to get in before this place gets crowded.
Right?
Yeah. But in regards to Hoodoo Delish, let me go ahead and say this before the person, whoever comes through. I'm not trying to come for anybody. I just see some of the prices that they put in for basic ass work. And I don't know. I mean, to me, that's just not my method. And I'm not coming for anybody, but they'll put in, they want spell work, and people charge them all their coochie hair for spell work, and people do it. And you don't even know these people. You ain't vetted them. But hey, I'm not trying to come for nobody. I promise you that. I'm not coming for anybody for other witchy groups. Me and Teresa was having a conversation about this earlier today.
My
These prices that they are charging people. I don't even know. Wow. I'm just glad that that whole money grubbing aspect wasn't around when our ancestors was deep into this practice, because it wouldn't even exist. You know what I'm saying? We all come from native practices where money wasn't a thing. They did barter system, but people didn't have to pay a whole bunch of money to get work or to be initiated. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Y'all gonna have to help me get that.
Oh, I charge you. I met a lady. I had so many experience where people want to charge people to teach them how to do. Oh, you want to learn how to about the orishas? $50, $100, $300. Oh, I have a whole witchy book for you, so you can learn how to do witchcraft. Let me tell. I'm gonna sound like a real bitch right now, and I'm just gonna be the bitch that I am, and the bitch I always, because, I always tell people, we all have our own magic in different ways, right? Some people have divination, like me. Like I'm a third generation psychic empath. I hear, I see, I smell, I do, you know, and it just runs in my family, right? My great grandmother. I think if I haven't told you guys, some of you guys, my story, my great grandmother was a psychic, right? So I got it from her. It runs in my bloodline. But when I hear some of my clients say, "Oh, or this or that, or how much," or I've been approached by other group, by other members of other groups saying that, "Oh, we have this offer, $100 so you could learn." I'm like, this bitch. You can learn it on your own, guys. It's you guys have your own magic. Everyone has their own magic. You don't have to do divination. People, I know a lot of witches that do uh herbs. Everyone has their own magic, all right? So I hear a lot of, I just hate when people do want to like profit out of santeria or other religious, you know, any other, because we didn't. Let me tell you another story. All right, I had a bad situation of witchcraft on me, of course. Okay, so I was broken. I'm not gonna get into details because it's very private. Very broken, Tiffany. Very broken. Long story short, I had no fucking money. No money. I used to go to this lady for cleansings, right? Cleansings or whatever. And she told me, I can no longer help you. You're not getting any better. I was having nightmares. I was waking up with bruises on my body. I couldn't get up of bed. I used to have this pain, and I felt hands on my back. Now I remind you, I'm a fucking witch, right? I feel things. I see things I couldn't fucking see. You know what they fucking did to me? Blindfolded me, buried my fat ass in some fucking cemetery. And as soon as I
Wow.
ended up, and check this out. And she's like, I know this guy who does cleansings, and I'm like, well, people that do cleansings, it's pretty expensive, from what I. And then I'm like, I never, I couldn't find the lady that introduced me to Santeria, that taught me, that guided me. She was very sick at the time. I couldn't go to her. And then she's like, oh, this is a very kind, nice guy. Long story short, I get to his spot. He just passed away last year. Uh, and he looked at me and described exactly the person that did that shit to me. Okay. He asked me to sit down. He's like, I'm gonna tell you exactly. And I'm like, I didn't give the guy no fucking information. That's why when you guys get readings, like my clients know, don't give me any information. I get clients that are like, oh, you want me to give you the background? No, honey, don't give me no background. A real fucking psychic is gonna tell you the background because she's a psychic. If not, hang up the fucking phone, get your money back. Because I always tell people, and Tiffany knows that, if I don't connect with the person, I will give them the money back. Right, Tiffany? I always tell her,
Yeah,
some
facts.
people I don't connect with. Some people are just, I won't connect. It's normal. But anyways, long story short, I walk in. He said, sit down. He introduced himself. We started talking just a little bit. He started cleansing me and started telling me the whole fucking story. You know what that guy charged me, Tiffany?
How much?
Zero fucking dollars. He's like, I'm not gonna charge you nothing. You're gonna leave me whatever is left of your money. I had nothing, by the way, just $10. I gave the men my only $10 that I had for that week. Since that cleansing, and he told me exactly. He's like, you're gonna see so much because somebody cover your eyes. He's like, that's why you're not able to see. After a couple times, he gave me some plants. I forget the name of the tree, and I'm about to find out what the name of the tree. He gave me some herbs that gets rid of the bad energy, because I had a really bad energy in my room. I kid you not, brand new. Couple months later, I started hearing stuff. I started seeing stuff. I started smoking again. I started reading again. I started doing things. It's like never again would that happen. Protection, protection is very important as well. But to see,
Absolutely.
and for what he did, you know how much people want? Oh, $3,000. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong
Right.
with you? People come to us, healers, when they're broken, when they don't have shit. And people come to us for help. And that's our duty as healers, as elders, as human beings, spiritual human beings, you know? And it's
Facts.
crazy to hear that people make profit out of souls, you know? I always tell my clients, I always tell my clients, I don't need no information. I'm going to tell you what I see, what comes up. And they know I have my process of reading. Even my regulars don't give me no information. You know I hate it. First of all, if you give me information or you tell me your man is beating the shit out of you, you already know that I'm going to be biased against that fucker. You know me. I'm very, So that's why I don't want any fucking information. I'm just going to tell you what I see, whether you like it or not.
Facts.
Go
I
pay
agree.
Juanita $10 a card to pull out a whole bunch of fucking lies.
I've seen
Oh yeah,
that.
he's gonna stay with you forever and ever. No, I don't lie. But anyways,
Yeah.
that's my story.
I've seen that. I've seen people charge you $70 for 3 cards. That blows my mind. I'm sorry. Ivan, I see what you wrote. I cannot believe people are really charging $111.11 for a good luck jar. You got to be fucking kidding me. You got to be fucking kidding me, Ivan. Are you serious? Anyway, Ariel, baby, hello. Welcome, baby. Welcome. Robin, you are next. Don't go nowhere, Robin. Hi, Ariel.
Hello, hello. How y'all
Hi,
doing?
baby. We're good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Um, but to touch bases on what Teresa said, I had a lady actually charge me 2,100. It was like I had went and got a reading from I had went and got a reading from her, and she told me that she saw some things, and she just went on about, well, we got to do work on you, and we got to do this, we got to do that. And she was like, but the price would be $2,100. Of course, I never went back to her, but yeah, that was just crazy. That was too much. Never heard such a
Oof,
thing.
what type of work did you need?
That shit's
That's
a
the thing. I never went back to find out, so I just left it where it was.
Well, you did the right thing, in my opinion, baby. You did the right thing. So, how may we help you tonight? Talk to us.
Yeah. Okay. So on another note, there was a situation. There was this guy who I met at work back in like 2009. Um, I never gave him the time of day, but it was like for 10 years up until 2020, he would always reach out, always message. We never met up, but he would just always express to me, oh, I just know I need to meet you. I'm in love with you. It's something about you. Of course, the regular. Um, just recently, I finally opened up for some reason. I guess I'm lonely. I'm single. I've been single for a long time. Just situationships, I guess you would say. Um, but I kind of feel like he's trying to drain me of my energy. I kind of feel like he can't get to me the way that he wants to. He is a beautiful man. He is so beautiful. He is a fine man. But it's just
Hold
something
on one
about
second,
him.
baby.
It just kind of feels
Hold on one
okay.
second. Teresa, baby, you fell off. Come back through, baby. Click the link, Teresa. I'm sorry, we lost Teresa. I'm trying to get her back because she finna pull some cars on his ass today.
Okay.
Teresa? Hold on. Let me find her. Okay, nope, that's not her. She's not. Okay, hold on. I'm still waiting for her to pop back up. Okay, so just we're waiting for Teresa right now. I just want to ask. Okay. You feel drained when you're with him or when you communicate with him?
Uh, no, all right. So when we're in communication, it's like it's good, it feels good, but it's just something deeper that I cannot put my finger on. I feel like he has like a personal vendetta, maybe from years ago when, you know, I wasn't paying him any attention. I kind of feel like he wants to get back at me for some kind of reason, just the way the situation has been going. Of course, it's been on and off. Um, like I don't know. It is draining. It's draining. I kind of I be having dreams about this man, and I'm like, why? When we've never really been in relations, really, and it's just I kind of feel like he playing with my energy or trying to play with my emotions. One, and it's
Is he a
very draining.
gaslighter? Does he try to make you feel guilty for not
Um,
giving him the time of day back in the day?
that's what I'm kind of thinking, but it's like he doesn't say that. Of course, he's not gonna tell me. He in and out, and when he does contact me, it's like he picks an argument about something. I think he wants to make me feel bad about something. For what, I don't know. It's like I'm lost, really. But gaslighting, that definitely can be the situation.
Hmm. Okay, Teresa, what you got, baby? Did you want her to repeat?
Yeah, just repeat the basics. So just yeah, a
Uh,
little bit
I'm,
because
I'm
I got lost there. I'm so sorry. My connection sucks.
okay. So, uh, I'll say about 10 years ago, there was like on and off communication with us. I never really gave him the time of day. We worked together. We never met up. um, until 2020, I opened up and we did meet up. We linked up a couple of times. We had a fling, I guess you can say. It was ancestry. But now it's kind of like I feel like he's trying to make me feel bad for past situations. Um, it's
So
like
do you want to know his intentions? Is that what it is?
yes, that definitely would help.
Okay.
He pops up at my job. He pops up in my job. It's like little things that look creepy to me, and I just want to know what's the motive.
All right. I'm just gonna call upon your spirit guides, my spirit guides, to let me through this reading, good or bad. I'm gonna tell you the truth and only but the truth. Okay? I don't think I could see the chat, but I do need his name. Do you mind telling me his name or?
Bernard,
Wow.
I was working in a dental office, and
Bernard is all over the place, huh?
uh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I didn't hear
here
you.
he
What you
is.
say?
He's all over
Uh,
the place. He's
uh,
very doesn't know what he exactly he wants. He has one of those, if you're familiar with the Tarot, the King of Wands. He's very fiery, very sexual as well. So
mm, mm,
you come out of the Empress look, very giving, very
I'm
nurturing.
sorry.
You're also
Oh,
gonna go through a lot of changes, okay? So get ready.
Can you hold on,
So
good.
pay
Teresa?
attention.
Ariel,
He has an offer
Ariel,
for you. The page of it.
hold on,
He has an
Teresa.
offer. But
Teresa,
yeah,
hold on. Ariel, can you hear her?
She's in and out a little.
Yeah, your sound is in and out, Teresa. It's like choppy and staticky.
really. Hold on, all right. Let
Yeah.
me see if I can fix that. Uh, I thought it was Ariel. I didn't think it was me. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but you're choppy, you're in and out and staticky.
Okay. Is there any way I could use your laptop? Is there any way I could use your laptop? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to connect on a laptop, but I'm gonna continue to do this. Can we log in? Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Just sorry. Uh, can you hear me, Ariel?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So you know, there's a lot of this guy has a lot of obstacles going on. The Seven of Wands. So let's get to the nitty gritty. They're just telling me the overall energy about what's going on around his life. He's not in a very happy place. Been through a lot of obstacles there in the whole connection, anyways. With the Seven of Wands.
He seems angry. I tell him all the time, it's not about me.
Like if the Eight of Wands there, a lot of messages, or if he hasn't he's gonna start messaging back and forth, trying to get into it. But there's a lot of obstacles. Okay, he's very very problematic. Okay, as it is, little by little. But this is the outcome. The Three of Swords, a broken heart. Okay, it's okay. So just be ready to. He's not. Let me log in into this.
Okay, she's gonna come right back. I hope you heard what she said. That he's there's a broken heart at the end of you guys' communication.
Oh wow.
That he's very problematic.
Wow.
I want her to come back and I want her to reiterate because I know her sound was choppy, but she's gonna come back and retell it to you so that you can absorb. Robin, baby, I see you. You are next. You are next. I'm sorry about that, y'all. We're trying to work the sound out together. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Tara. Thank you.
I'm very grateful. I just knew, of course, a woman's intuition is never wrong, but that years ago, I just knew it wouldn't be right, just the way he came off, and somehow he found my ass again, and my crazy ass showed him attention, and now I be in my feelings, like I feel like I got insomnia, wake up at around like 3 to 5 in the morning, think about this guy, get random messages. It's just weird. I was on a good streak. I was on a winning streak, and now it feels like stuff is going downhill. I'm all over the place.
You feel negative energy?
Yes. Yes, I just placed the order with you not too long ago, and all of those things is what I'm trying to use to clear my energy because it just don't feel good. It does
The
not feel
ancestors
good.
be warning you to that this ain't right. That's one thing we got to understand is when we're coming into our own power, if they see us going down the wrong path, they will warn us. They will warn us. They will warn us. They will warn us. And they get real good and irritated. Teresa's backstage. Let me pull her back in.
The volume.
Oh, your sound is perfect, pristine.
Is the volume on?
Yes, we can hear you very well, baby. We can hear you very well. That the ancestors will warn you, Ariel. Now, go ahead, Teresa. I'm sorry. You were kind of choppy, so she kind of missed a little bit of what you said.
I'm sorry. I had to borrow my friend's laptop because I forgot mine. So we had to log in. I'm sorry, Tiff.
It's okay, baby.
So I'm so sorry, Ariel. I don't know what's going on with me today. Forgot my laptop and everything. But yeah, there's a heartache there. So definitely, okay? A heartache.
Thank you much.
His intentions. He has a lot of obstacles with the Seven of Wands. Everything is gonna be up in the air for the next 8 weeks. That's my time frame for you guys. What does he want? He needs a lot of healing from his past as well. All right. The temperance is in the bottom of my deck. That means a lot of healing. What else do you guys want to tell? All right.
She feels like he's draining her energy.
Yeah, the seven of wands. That's a lot of obstacles. He's very problematic. He's very he has these possessive ways. He's the king of wands. He won't stop until he gets what he wants, okay? Just know that. All right? That's just the king of wands for you. So
Thank you.
Is there potential? I wouldn't recommend it. It's a heartache there for sure. It's gonna break your heart. I just keep it real. All right. And you're gonna know the truth about this as well with the Ace of Swords. Can you guys see it? Yeah. There you go. The Ace of Swords is about the truth coming out, and it's gonna happen around June. All right. And you're gonna feel better about the truth. All right. But he's definitely
Is it gonna come from him.
That's
I
an
think it should matter.
You feel stuck in this situation. Look, when I split my deck, I get the Hangman. I get the Hangman, and then I get the Nine of Cups. Have you guys had sex yet?
Yes, ma'am.
He's gonna want more sex, but you're gonna feel like iffy about it. What? You have any questions? Further questions?
Nope. You've basically cleared up everything that I already felt.
Yeah. The Seven of Wands tells us that there's a lot of obstacles also to fight in this connection. You guys have a lot of obstacles, okay? And there's a heartache there, Three of Swords. So just be very careful with your heart if I was you, all right? Because obviously the Six of Wands came out. He wants victory, you know, but you're going to feel more stronger towards the end. And you know, you see it as potential too. You have feelings. So just be careful with your heart. He's very stubborn, and you know that, right? He's very stubborn. He's very stubborn, very obsessive, and
it's like
won't
we can
stop
go
to
days without we can go days without talking, but when we do, it's like we automatically just butt heads, and he makes me feel like it's something I do or say. Like he tries to make me feel low. That's what I feel, and that's no, I can't deal with that.
He's very problematic as a. I'm just gonna say he's an asshole.
I'm hearing mommy issues.
Yeah, I get that. That's all. Oh, that too. Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm hearing right now. The spirits are saying he has mommy issues. What's going on with his mom and him?
It's like that's crazy because he doesn't have a good relationship with his mom. He made he made some statements or comments before, like, "Well, I'm not gonna let you, my mom, my sister, this make me feel like this, that, and the third." And I'm like, "Where's all this coming from?"
You know why? Because his mom doesn't take shit from him. That's why. She comes out as a Queen of Swords in reverse.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's like, fuck it, made the decision of distancing, but she's sad with the Five of Cups there. She would like a new beginning,
she misses
like
him.
her family. Yeah, the fool, but
he's stubborn.
He's a misogynist. He thinks that because he was born with a pole instead of a hole, that makes him above women. He has an issue with women.
In partnership as well.
He also says thing to me, well, I've had things happen to me in my life that I should hate women. But do I hate women? From the way he acts towards me, yeah, I feel like he hates women. He wants to make them feel low. Or he wants to, I don't know, it's sick. And I hate the feeling. But I thank you, Teresa.
No, you're welcome. Be careful with your heart. You're very kind. You come out as an empress, very nurturing, very kind, very giving. You give too much sometimes. Set up healthy boundaries. That's the best advice that I can give you as a spiritual person. You need boundaries, and I never tell people what to do with their, especially when it comes to love. It's a really hard topic for me, as well as, it's about feelings, it's about heartaches, but empower yourself to speak out. He needs to sit his ass down. Tell him I told him to kiss my
Hmm.
ass, because he's very
Hmm.
sarcastic with his words. Well, I could just hear him
He
talking shit.
varies.
So I'm just gonna keep
Very.
it real. He could kiss my big fat ass, and believe me, I got an ass for days. Mhm. Smile, keep smiling. Look at you giggling. Don't make, because you cry. You have little crying spells, and I don't like that. I don't like that
Yeah.
feeling that I get when I hear your voice. Don't cry over this punk. He has, but I tell you this much: it's not over. All right, if that's what it's not over. You still go back. You still go back and forth up until the end of the summer. And I think there's gonna be something that is gonna erupt where you're not gonna put up with him anymore. So by the end of August, September, maybe. All right, but the connection is still there. Communication is there. Okay, remember what I said. All right,
All
tell
right.
him to kiss
Thank you
your
so
ass.
much.
All right. You're
All
welcome.
right. Bye
I'm
bye.
sorry for the connection problems. I'm tripping. All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you. Robin, you're next, baby. Hi, Robin.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm good. I came here before and I had the conversation about my parents, and Teresa actually informed me that my dad was actually cheating on my mom. So, my dad's in a different relationship, but not too long ago, he took me to meet this woman, and he said that she was his friend and she was just talking about how she has a daughter and whatnot. And my dad's married, so I'm just kind of curious if, like, what do you do if it's your parent that is cheating on your step parent? And there's been situations where I've actually gotten in trouble for talking too much to my stepmom. Like, apparently, she didn't know about all my brothers and sisters. So I mentioned one of my brothers that she wasn't aware of. And my dad was like, "Why did you mention him?" "Well, he's my brother. I didn't know that she wasn't aware of that." So it's kind of weird to me because it's like, what can I even speak to my stepmom about? And I don't know.
Your dad is
Wow.
sneaky as fuck.
He has a lot of secrets.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
A lot. There's so much your stepmom don't know, from finances to his past. She's in the dark about a lot. Is she? No, I'm not gonna insult that woman. What's going on with your stepmom?
Um, I've seen them have serious arguments. She's really he my dad, he likes to, like, on Fridays, he doesn't like to come home. He likes to stay out. She doesn't like that. I saw him trying to leave and she was holding on to him by his leg, literally. And I was like witnessing that. I'm like, I thought they were going to have a fight, since I told you from my past, I've seen my dad and my mom be abusive with each other. And I'm curious if this is the same situation that's going to happen. Because I don't want to
Your
be
dad?
around that.
Yeah, he's cheap. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Teresa. I'm sorry.
No, you could go ahead.
He's still seeing other women on top of your stepmom's head.
Mhm.
He ain't stopped.
Nope. Your dad is very narcissistic too, so he doesn't take accountability and he blames others for his mistakes. He's just, I don't know how to describe your dad. He's a hard headed man, and all he does is flirt around with strangers. Like Tiff said, your stepmother's it's not the only one. So that's important to know. But it's gonna come to light, okay? He's gonna be in big ass trouble. All right. There's gonna be see the three of pentacles here.
I was finna say 3 months from now.
Oh, there you go. So yeah. So he's gonna be
I mean, this is their second time being married. I mean, he called it off and then they got married again. So,
yeah, he's very cold as well. The King of Swords, very cold. Very like I said, very narcissistic, logical. Doesn't thinks a lot where he's hard, but he thinks a lot where he's peewee. So that's important to know there. So if I was your stepmom, I'll use a condom.
Hmm. Rob, Coco T, you're next, baby.
Wow. Trap. I'm being nosy and I want to know how many other women are they. I don't know. Look, your stepmom crap with your dad. Pobrecita. In a cup. Enough. There you go. Bingo. The other woman. It's your dad. Very bossy. Too cold. Has a lot to lose. Dang. So far, one woman. I'm pretty sure there's another bitch in there. No, for real. Messages between them, 8 of Wands. That sucker. Oh, oh damn. 7 of Swords, cheating, lies, hiding. 9 of Cups, he's having sex with other folks. He has a lot of options and confused. The 7 of Cups, so there you go. Multiple people, like Tiffany says. At least 2 others. All right. Oh man.
I know he's my dad, but he's
I'm
definitely a
sorry, babes.
hypocrite.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. We know it's not easy.
It's not easy. He's just very, very. I don't know. The word narcissistic comes out of my mouth. It's almost like he doesn't take the accountability for his action, and he hides and lies a lot and cheats. All right. All right. So tell your mom to be very your stepmom to be very careful with her money. Something about money there and having too much to lose. Okay. There's a lot of finances. I don't know. Do they have things together? Joint accounts?
Probably. I mean, he's like, they're trying to get a house together, but they're having problems with that right now
Mm-hmm.
because there's something going on with my mom and whatever she's doing with his situation. But they're trying to get a new house together, so they probably have money together. I don't know.
Yeah, something to do with money there. A lot of money to lose. Okay. He's worried about money. He comes out as a King of Swords, very cold personality. Uh, here she goes, the other bitch, the Queen of Wands. There you go. So I was looking for her. Sorry. I just wanted to confirm. There's a lot of money at stake for your mom. So tell her to, I don't know if you can warn her, but there's a lot of money involved there. So she's about to have a big surprise with that. So just tell her to hold tight because your dad could be very, he's a smart guy. So I just keep hearing money. So yeah. His ass is very, very impulsive too. With the magician there. Yeah, money. What else? Do you want me to tell her? Yeah, see, 7 of Wands, a lot of obstacles, a lot of problems in that connection. He's not being honest with her. It's almost a lot of mental abuse also going. I hear a lot of fucking people raising their voices and talking just back and forth. A lot of crying spells as well. I don't know if she's having trouble sleeping or
Yes, she
concentrating,
does.
but she's in a very bad shape. Help her, because she really needs a friend. She needs to process this separation because there's a split coming in. Okay, there's money involved, and I think He's just a very greedy, selfish person. Sorry, he's your dad, but this is the truth. He hides small stuff too. So
Mhm.
that's why when you hide small stuff, that's just see, told you, a lot of money lost. Five of Pentacles. Ah, la, la, la. This fucker is planning something. So there's tell her to watch what she signs for, to really, really like double check, triple check, to go consult with her lawyers. I wouldn't even be purchasing a house with this man. That's me though. That's just me. He's just, and then he gets very fucking defensive. She feels stuck. It's just, and all this is gonna happen like in June,
Ro-
July.
Robin, how old is your youngest sibling?
I'm actually the youngest, so my older brother, he's probably like 24.
It's only you two?
No, altogether, he's had 5 kids.
He gonna have
Yes.
another one soon.
Oh God.
He finna have another baby. A new baby's coming in your family.
Oh God.
You see a baby, Teresa?
I'm gonna ask. Babies wave at me. Hold on.
He's too old for this. Oh my God.
How old is your daddy?
My dad's about like 57.
She said he's so old. You have a sweetheart. You're very sweet, You're a gentle soul, Robin. Very gentle soul. Very gentle soul you are. Let me ask it. I'm not here being nosy. Hold on. Let's see if they want to answer. My baby is here. Yeah, he's probably the Knight of Swords here, wanting to run away. Yeah, the Page of Cups. Yeah, that's a baby, by the way. Page of Cups.
Baby's coming. Yeah.
You see the Page of Cups all over, all over, all over. It's the baby coming. If he's rebirth, it might be a pregnancy scares or thinking about having a baby, but very confused. Anyways, there's a baby, and he's gonna run to a wall with the Queen of Swords. Very cold, strategic woman. So that's why he's gonna have a lot of money losses. That's why I keep hearing money, 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 money. So there you go.
It's gonna really hurt your mom.
My
It's gonna really hurt
stepmom.
her. Yeah, it's gonna hurt her.
He's already very anxious and sad and missable, and in her heart, she's already living the heartache. I think she feels it too. I think she feels it. Her heart, her spirit is warning her. She feels it. She's very anxious, very anxious. I see her like this and just anxious and unhappy, trapped like the Eight of Swords that came out with this man and feeling stuck with him with the hangman. So that's really bad energy. That's heavy ass shit. Okay, that's heavy. That's sad.
I'm
I don't
sorry to
like
hear
that
that.
energy. I'm sorry, Robin.
Yeah. Sorry, baby. But thank you for tapping in.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome,
You're
sweetheart. Tap
welcome.
in and let us know how it go.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
These people are crazy.
Right. 57 and finna have another baby. Wow.
Damn.
Hi, Coco T.
Hello, can you all hear me?
Yes, we can. Thank you for tapping in.
Hi, I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm afraid.
Don't be scared. We're not here to hurt you, and we damn sure don't judge, baby.
See, the thing is that I know that whatever comes up, I know that if Teresa has to give it to me raw, I know that it'll still be done with compassion. And I know that tonight is the night where I need to finalize some things. I've been stuck in like this space of, it's kind of like cognitive dissonance where my head is telling me I need to do one thing, but my heart is saying that it wants another. But I know what my heart wants is not what's right for me. Like, I know it's not right for me.
Right.
But my head is like, bitch, you should have been gone.
I hear you. We've all been there.
So that internal struggle is weighing very heavily. And I've done some things where I've ordered quite a bit of stuff from you. And I feel the lightness that it brings, like with the candles. And as far as like I did the road opener, that was really helpful to me. And when I tell you that the top of that road opener was so black and so hot, I thought it was gonna burst. And I was like, I cannot have this thing burst in here, because if it does, then I'm just finished. But I can feel the lightness when I do the work. But then there's the other part of me that I just get so wrapped up in my head that I'm afraid to know the truth, because once I know the truth, I have to move on it. Whether I want to or not, I have to move on it. So I've just been in an awkward place, in a place where that feels good for most part. But when it's heavy, it's very, very, very heavy. Like the sadness that I experience.
Mm.
We understand. So talk to us. What's going on?
What's going on?
Well, I was dating a guy for 3 years who was, for the most part, a really great guy. But about a year and a half into the relationship, I started getting to a point where I was questioning not only where the relationship was going, but I was just questioning a lot of the way he was moving about things. Like, he was monogamous in the sense that at that time I felt like he was loyal, that he wasn't messing around, but he wasn't committed to growing the relationship unless I did what he wanted me to do. So if I moved in with him, it would have been fine. Like, everything had to be done at his pace. And I was uncomfortable with that, but I went along with it because he had more at stake than I did. I have an older son. My son is now 28. He has 2 younger children. So I understood some of his hesitation because he had more to be accountable for in that space in his life. But I still felt like he was overstepping. I felt like he was uncompromising. And maybe about 2.5 years into the relationship, like 2.5, close to 3, I felt like the relationship wasn't going anywhere, and I could no longer hold on to something that I knew should have ended. So at that point, I started kind of pulling away. He started pulling away, but then we'd come back together. We kind of do like this awkward dance of pulling away, being together, pulling away, being together. And every time we got back together or we came together, it just felt like we were less invested.
Okay.
But it still hurt. It still hurt a lot. It still hurt a lot. And we were supposed to go on a family trip. That trip was supposed to happen on a Friday. And I prayed on Monday. And I said, if this man is not for me, then this trip won't happen. Then he won't be on this trip, because I got to the point where I'm like, something is up and I know it's up. So on Wednesday is when we had like a big, probably the biggest fallout that we've had since being together. And it was so small. It was almost like he was waiting for an opportunity to have an argument with me. Like, he was kind of gaslighting me, and he wanted me to be the bad person and end in the relationship. But I felt like he wanted to end it anyway. But he was making me do the dirty work. So I'm confused, but I don't think I'd be too shocked in some of the things that you say about him, because I had a lot of, like, my instinct was telling me something was up and it wasn't good.
Okay. So you want to know if there's someone else? Is that what your question is?
I want to know. I don't know. Tell me what you see. I don't even know what I want to know. I need to know, because I wouldn't go back to him if he would have come back to me as he is. He couldn't come back to me the same way. And I think he's too much of a coward to change what he needs to change, because it goes beyond me. But I couldn't take him back in the shape that he was in. And I couldn't go back to him that way, because I'm not the same person anymore. And I don't think he'd want to be with the new me.
Yeah, you're way stronger. So, the bottom of my deck there's the Ace of Swords. So the truth. So pull it out. Still feel sad about this.
Oh, I'm incredibly sad about it.
Yeah, the 5 of Cups, the Ace of Swords. The truth will come out. You had your aha moment too, You had your aha moment with this relationship, this connection. But let's see what let's see what your spirit guides tell me about your situation. good or bad. I'm gonna tell you the truth and only but the truth. I'll be as sympathetic as I can. Believe me, I'm nice. So can you tell me your first name, please? I need your name though. Is it Coco?
Taisha. Taisha.
All right, Taisha. I'll be nice, I promise, okay? Not to him, only to you.
Oh yeah, you could run him through the coals.
Man, this really affected you. Nine of Swords.
It
A lot of
did.
overthinking, anxiety over this connection. I'm
I had
sorry, man.
anxiety attacks with him. Like I never had, I
Mm.
would wake up to it. And that's when I was like, you have to end it. You cannot hold it anymore. Like my body just wouldn't allow it anymore. It
Yeah,
just wouldn't.
yeah. I don't know, but it was really very hard. It was a very, very harsh energy. Me and the Nine of Swords is a lot of overthinking,
Hmm.
anxiety, sleepless nights, all
I
kinds of
still have
bullshit all
sleepless
together.
nights.
Ay, Dios mío, I know. The wheel, things are gonna change, okay? So
Hmm.
let's see. That's what's coming up. So you already know that you still are sad, that the truth will come out, that there's changes, there's a lot of anxiety and sadness over this connection. You're gonna feel better in June. All right. I'm getting a time frame of June. The sun,
Yes.
the sun, the sun is gonna shine on your face. It's gonna make you feel more alive.
I love
It's
the
almost
sun.
you're doing a lot of self-love, and
Hmm.
it's like really hard on you right now, really hard. I mean, you're
Hmm.
battling. I want to say that you're in the battle of your life. You know, when you have those challenges, when it's
Hmm.
like it's either A or B, but I'm gonna get to fucking B, even if I fucking drag my ass to B.
Yes,
I don't know if
yes.
I'm making sense. That's what
It's
I'm
life
getting the
changing.
energy.
It was life changing. And I know
Yeah,
with the amount of hurt that I've been through, I know that when I come out, I'm going to come out like a fucking warrior. I
yeah,
know that I am.
yeah. You just said it, and he's very, very defensive as well.
Oh,
See the
yeah.
Nine of Wands. I think
Hmm.
you are too in a way. And
Hmm.
there's gonna be you're gonna find out. I get the page of swords here that fell off. You're gonna get messages as well. Okay, so be ready. If it hasn't happened, it will happen.
I get messages. My guides come to me in my sleep. And I felt like I was experiencing so much anxiety and so much pain that the only way that they can tell me something without me feeling like I was going to have a nervous breakdown was to enter my dream and tell me. Because in my dream state, I felt like I had a little more control. And I saw exactly what he would do if we got back together, to the point where he was dressed in the same clothes.
Did has he contact you at all? Because I see messages here as well. Double whammy. You get the page of wands and the page of swords. A lot of messages, a lot of information given to you as well. There's a
Hmm.
lot of nostalgia here with the Six of Cups regarding family, and there's a
Hmm.
sense of loss. My goodness, woman, you feel like somebody died. You mourning this relationship,
Hmm.
like you have
Hmm.
buried that man 6 feet under.
Okay. The one of the reasons why you're mourning, do you have an attachment with his children?
His children, both of them are like me. Both of them, his younger son is what I wished I was able to be because I felt like I wasn't nurtured as a child, and his oldest son is the older version of me that can be very hardened and critical because I couldn't exist as his youngest son. They were the same person, but they were both me. I had such an attachment to his children, such an like they his children was the best part of our relationship.
That's the source of the mourning.
Yeah.
That's the source of the mourning.
All
Hmm.
right, I'm gonna tell you something that did came up. Watch your health, okay? So
Hmm.
the Four of Swords is about being tired, needing to rest,
Hmm.
connecting. Just take care of yourself, okay? Don't forget
Hmm.
about you.
Hmm.
So obviously, he. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm not gonna make you. He's gonna shit. I have trouble just saying. He hasn't. He's gonna reach out, okay? Knight
Hmm.
of Swords. This is a man that likes to AWOL when things getting, you know what AWOL, running away when things
Yep.
get too
Mm-hmm.
heated, when he's under the fire and shit like that, when he's called out, he loves to AWOL. He hates being accountable for his mistakes, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
there's a trip for you as well. So you're gonna be out of, you're gonna take a trip. There's traveling here, thinking about traveling. Let me tell
Mm-hmm.
you the truth. The Seven of Swords comes out. So he's not a very honest person. If he comes back to your life, he's just gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
He omits things. He's not a liar. He omits things. That's how he gets
Yeah.
around it. He
he
doesn't.
hides
He,
stuff.
he won't tell you. He won't tell you a lie, but he won't tell you the truth.
That's the same thing as lying.
But
Yeah.
but he'll try and he's very
He
manipulative
listens
that
to
way.
Mhm.
He's
All right.
manipulative. So he'll say, "Oh, I didn't say XYZ. No, you didn't say anything, but XYZ was pertinent to what I needed to know. It was information I needed to know to make a decision." So he'll
Okay.
withhold that.
I don't
I
know
need
if you know this, but he's in a relationship already.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was just going to tell her that
Yeah.
you're not the only one that he's vetting right now for the sake
Mhm.
of his children. My number one concern is your mental health and your emotional health, because you have that attachment to them babies.
Mhm.
But you're not the only female energy that's around those kids.
No, he's
It's
in
the
a
mother.
relationship.
The mother.
Uh, Okay, are they in a relationship?
They are in an emotional relationship.
There's a relationship there. It's
Mhm.
a partnership. It's 50-50. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna freaking lie. This is when you get the Hierophant, anybody, it's a partnership. This is a
Mhm.
relationship. It didn't came out. It didn't came out reverse. That will be. I will be telling you, well, he's not in a relationship or whatever. But this came up upright. That means he's in a partnership, in a relationship.
Yep.
Kids are involved. The Knight of Wands. There's sex, feelings, Nine of Cups, and
Mhm.
he's in a new journey. All right. King of Pentacles, bossy ass man as well. So I'm just keeping it real, you know.
Mhm.
So he's in a relationship. He moved on. He's planning on coming back. You're gonna hear messages, information. Someone is gonna tell you that. All right. Just let me get a few more.
But I
All
need
right.
you to take care of your emotional health and not get too vested. As hard as this may be, you're going to have to put some space between you and the kids, because
All
I
right.
don't know.
Again, you need to go on hermit mode, okay? You need to keep your ass to yourself. Excuse my French. I don't mean no insult. I mean, you need to keep your energy to yourself. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I don't mean to be disrespectful. I have trouble with that, my
I've
words.
been working on it.
So you need to be the hermit and walk away. That's what your spirit guides are telling me to tell you. Walk away from the situation, because coming in June is going to be more even and take of your energy. June is going to be very positive for you. But if you continue this, you're going to be in a lot of mental conflict with the Five of Swords. And finally, in June, I hope you make the decision of leaving your past behind with the Six of Swords there, leaving your past behind with a lot of changes, okay?
Mhm.
So you have the power. You have the power to change. There's a lot of hope there. Let me flip my deck, okay? There's a lot of hope, especially and with work, career changes,
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
If you want to start your own business, focus on that, because that is your cup of tea. I don't know if you're planning one on your own, looking for a promotion, but business, working alone at home is gonna profit you, okay? That's
Okay.
positive. Are you doing a lot of self-love? Let me see what you need to surrender. I'm very curious what you need to let go. Obviously, I could tell you straight up what is it that you need to let go of his damn memory. Of his, of his memory. That's what you call. I used the Spanish word of his little. But yeah, no memories. No memories with his pony ass. Let me see what you need to surrender. I had my cards here. Where are my surrender cards? Ooh, I'm in trouble. Hey, I'm in trouble. Hold on. Anyway, hold on. Oh, here they are. I'm sorry. My babies were hiding. They're like, bitch, we're tired. I'm just curious of what you need to surrender, let go. So yeah, this guy's something else though. So spirit. So it's funny when I said spirit. Surrender to spirit. Once you're done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. Okay. Surrender the situation to spirit. Surrender your ego as well. You know, cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. That comes from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but be humble. It will further you out in your goals. Meaning, let this situation with your ex-partner go. Don't let ego take over. It's not like I'm saying that you have a big ego. Let your pride go. Let it go. Surrender to the divine. Let spirit take care of you. You said something really important earlier, that you had dreams and your ancestors told you exactly what was going to happen if he came back to your life. I want you to continue connecting with your spirituality. I want you to release that ego, because that anxiety, those questions that you have a lot of questions, you know,
Yeah.
and that's killing you softly, baby girl. That's what I see and feel. Okay. And there's new love coming if you want to know the truth. Okay. So open yourself to love. Leave your fear of intimacy again, because you get very, very, very defensive over love or potential partners. There, you get defensive now. So that's just you, because you've been jaded, you've been hurt and used and betrayed. So I don't blame you for that. But there's new love. Okay, September. All right. I don't even need my cards, but there's love. As soon as summer ends, September. Right, it will still be warm. We still warm in September sometimes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yes, so warm months. All right, you're gonna be warming up too, girlfriend. So open up your heart to love. All right, very gentle soul you're gonna meet. Very smart guy too. Glasses. He wears glasses. So just letting you know, because I see this guy. All right.
I want you to go into hermit mode and take all this energy that you put towards him and his children and put it into your business.
Mm.
Because your business,
Because I don't know what kind of business. I feel like I need to be doing something creative, but I've never done anything creative before. I've always just been in mode where it's like I've always done what I had to do, so I can't tell you what I want to do.
it's going to come to you in a dream.
Yeah, there's a lot of messages for you. Mm-hmm.
It's going to come to you in a dream. You'll know exactly what you want to do, but you need to go into hermit mode
Mm-hmm.
so you can retrieve that from the ancestors.
So how do I go into hermit mode? Because
That means
I feel like I'm so afraid of. I have other issues outside of this, where there's times when I can get like in such a funk and a depressed mode where I can feel I can totally isolate myself, and I'm so afraid of like going so far off the deep end from hermit mode into depression, and it takes so much out of me to get out of that. So I get so afraid.
No, hermit mode means that you just focus on you and your spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You don't give your energy to other people. It don't mean that you go into depression. It just means right now you're legit and literally putting yourself first.
Mm-hmm.
And you're focusing on doing
computer.
Right. You're doing self-love, and you're doing healing work, and you're doing shadow work on your own by yourself. Whatever your auntie got going on over there, you're not going to put energy towards it. Whatever your cousin got going over here, your best friends, you have a mission and you have a path you need to focus on that needs your immediate attention. Everybody else can't get no attention from you or no energy from you right now. You need to focus on you.
Okay.
That's hermit mode, baby.
The lesson too, because I'm always someone who's so emotionally accessible to other people.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to focus on you. Right now, it's not your season to be, because you need to, your business is going to be really successful.
Yeah.
But you got to put in the work to get it there. And if you got all these energies out with everybody else, it won't pop, baby. That right there is what you need to focus on.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I feel really I feel incredibly hopeful. I thank you so much.
You're more than welcome, Coco, baby.
Thank you, man. Anytime.
You're welcome, Coco. You're welcome.
Aww.
Sakina. Sakina, you're muted, baby. Hi.
Fine, how are you guys?
We're well. How are you?
I'm sorry, I'm breaking up a little bit. I'm good.
Okay. Talk to me. What's going on with you?
So oh my gosh, I'm sorry. But I kind of feel like my past trauma and like stuff that I've been through, I feel like it's kind of like blocking my spiritual journey in a way. So I just wanted to get some insight about that. And I'm in therapy right now, trying to work through it. But I feel like it's just something blocking me.
I would say shadow work. You need to do shadow work to address and heal that trauma. So glad you're in therapy. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. But you also need to do your spiritual work on the side, which is addressing that trauma and healing from it. That will block your work. If you don't do shadow work, it definitely will block you. How long have you been a practitioner?
Well, I've been doing tarot for like 2+ years, and I just started doing like hoodoo like a few months ago.
Okay, yeah, you're new. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I just keep on that path of shadow work and your therapy, and I promise you'll see a difference. You'll know, the ancestors will let you know.
Definitely.
Okay, thank you. I have another question. Sorry.
Go ahead, talk to us. We're here.
So I'm in school too, and I feel like it's kind of hard to like balance school and like my emotions and like my spirituality at the same time. And I don't know if I should just like take a break or if I should just keep going.
Well, school is never easy. We'll tell you this. It is not easy. And your spiritual journey is not easy, but you can definitely balance it. I would not tell you to stay out of school. I value education way too much. I would tell you that if you were going to cut something out of your life, it damn sure shouldn't be that. I would say that you should scale back from your social interactions.
Okay.
Do you have like a relationship that's a distraction right now?
I wouldn't say it's a relationship. People that I've been like.
Keep it real. Look at you trying to think.
I mean, it's not a relationship, but it's people that I've been wanting to like be in a relationship with. So I feel like it could kind of distract me a little bit.
Okay, so if you take that energy that you put in towards that and focus more on your spiritual walk and your schoolwork, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're young. You're very young.
Also, kid, how old are you?
19.
Yeah. She's a baby. Yeah.
She's a baby.
So hell no, you are not dropping out of school. You're not gonna take no to the no. You stay focused on your studies. You're in college right now, okay? You have a very, very sweet spirit. Very sweet. Yeah. You just need to do some time management, baby.
Yeah, you go around in circles. I'm not even going to pull out my card, but I'll give you a couple of cards because I'm nosy. You go around in circles. Also, Spirit is telling me to be careful with your magic, okay? You know how to close and open your portal yet? Do you do that?
I know how to cleanse, but not really close and open.
Okay, so when you're reading, who do you read for? For your friends? Or you just learning tarot?
No, I usually read for my friends and family sometimes too.
Okay, you need to start practicing closing your portal and opening your portal, okay? It's very easy. Why do you think? Well, today I'm drinking water, okay? I'm not always drinking beer, by the way. I'm drinking water. So every time I drink water after this, I probably smoking me a cigar because that's the way I close my portal and connect with my spirituality, right? But usually a glass of water, agua florida, always always protect something. I don't know why I want to tell you this, but please be very careful when you open your portal. You know, that's why you guys see me opening my portal when I do this, when as my mentor taught me this because I was leaving my portal open when I started reading like this. You open it, you close it at the end of all your readings as well. I close it right after the live. There's ways you could do it. Even if you tell them, you thank them, be very grateful to your spirit guides, to your ancestors, whoever you really to work with, be very grateful. Okay. Balance your spirituality with practicality. You know what's that? Mortal life with your spiritual life. All right. Finish your task because you don't complete tasks. All right. You don't complete anything that you start half of the time. You go on circles and so you go on in circles and circles and circles, and then you start picking up this like picking up this card, the other card, and this card, and you don't finish up. For some reason, you go on and go in circles and circles and circles. But those are the messages that I have for you. But you
I
really,
have
really
one.
need to focus. All right.
I have one. I need you to stop allowing your friends and stuff to use you as their show pony with your gift. There's a lot of ungrateful ass people that want to use you for your gift, but they don't never want to give shit in return. And I'm not talking about money, but you're not a show pony. Your gift is sacred and it was given to you by the ancestors. So the only time they call you up is when they need you to read something. Any other time they don't give a shit about what's going on with you. Is this resonating with you?
Yes, I
So I'm
do.
gonna need you, yeah, I'm gonna need you to protect your energy. And sometimes you're gonna have to be like, you know what, I'm not available.
Why do you think that I told you to close and open your portal? Because you tell them this is what I do with my personal friends. My portal is currently out of service. Okay. And by the way, I'm a student too. Okay, I'm a reader too. I'm busy. I tell my clients, I'm finals. I'm in finals right now, actually.
Yeah, me
Finals.
too.
I'm busy. Welcome to the club. You know, and shit like that. So I need to balance my energy, right? And I do have folks that just want readings all the time. You know,
Yeah,
oh, calling you up only when things go wrong, like Tiffany said. So I had to learn my portal is closed. I'm available, out of service. The witch is out of service. You
yeah,
know, so learn how to speak out for yourself as well. Okay, that's very important.
yeah. Cause
Empower yourself. Strength.
I've noticed it's been getting kind of draining a little bit, and I try to
Yep.
like take
It's
breaks.
draining, baby. It's draining. Yeah. When you start feeling heaviness after you read in your shoulders and in your neck after we do readings, ask Miss Tiffany. Tiffany, don't you feel drained when we finish lives?
Yes.
We
Yes.
read for 3 hours in a row. I sometimes, especially when I'm working as a reader during the weekends or during the week, on Sundays, that's usually my reading day. It's like at the end of the day, I feel like, woo, I knock out, by the way, and it's draining. So I gotta make sure, you know, to close my portal because then you allow things to come in because you pick up on other. I'm an empath, okay? So I pick up on your energy. I pick up you too nice, you too sweet, you're kind, you're just too giving sometimes that I want to just, I was like, no, stop it, like that, don't say no, fuck it, you're not available.
Yeah, I had to cut.
Whoever's your friend is just gonna accept you, and I had a friend the other day, and it surprised me. I couldn't read her. She had an emergency. I'm like, she told me, Teresa, school comes first. You come first. You take care of you. Those are your real friends.
Yeah,
Your real friends. But phonies, you don't need them.
yeah, I had a friend. I had to cuddle, but she was like my best friend, and she will only. I feel like she like started using me for money, and I felt like I kind of felt
That
like she was
bitch.
a negative person because she was just like mad at everybody, like mad at the world. And it was like, I mean, that was my best friend, but I knew that I didn't want to associate myself with somebody like that. And we had another friend who came in the picture, and she would just treat him and me so different. Like, she would just do stuff that she normally wouldn't do. And I started to pick up that she started using me for money. Like the first few times I was like, okay. Because, for my friends, I'll do anything. But like, I couldn't see, like, when it was the other way around, she would get an attitude or stuff like that. So, yeah, I definitely noticed that.
Yeah, that bitch. I'm sorry. I'm straight up. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat nothing. And see, that's what I'm talking about. You're too nice. You don't entertain these people. Don't entertain them. Block them, walk away. And it's hard. I remember being 19 once upon a time. It gets lonely. You want friends. You want to go out there to the bar or wherever, you can't even drink. But and it's you want to hang out, but sometimes no, and I remember I was 19 years old when I had, I believe, my first real adult awakening, okay? So
Mm.
I relate to you, okay? Of course, my mom always wondered who was the psychic in the house. I used to hear my mom, one of you guys is gonna be, has it, and we all thought it was my little sister because she is. You could tell she's medium. She's strictly medium, by the way. And you hear stories about my sister talking to dead people and shit, and my mom was like, oh no, be careful, but anywho, at 19 I had my first awakening, okay? And I'll tell you the story how it happened. So my roommate, just because you need to watch your energy, this is gonna teach you a lesson. My roommate, I went up to school at San Francisco State, long story short, never graduated, came back, whatever, you know. Uh, and she was crying in the corner and said, I won't say her name because if she sees the live, she's going to hate me. She was crying in the corner, talking about her boyfriend at the time was going to leave her and he was going to go back to Mexico. And what the hell was she going to do? Just heartache. You know how we are, 19, 20. We get heartaches for anything. And anyways, and then I looked at her ass, because I'm psychic. I have visions. And I had a vision just like staring at her and telling her, and I told her straight up, so and so is not gonna leave you. Stop fucking crying. And I got really pissed too, because I always been a little like blunt, I'm like, so and so is not gonna leave you. You're gonna get married and have a child with him. Took my fat ass to my car and I said, why the hell did I tell that girl that? And then I even called my mom, she was still alive, and she said, did you tell her? And then I'm like, yeah. Anyway, that's how she found out I was psychic too. And then she's like, Teresa, sometimes you have to see things and you just don't blurt information like that, especially if it's bad.
Yeah.
But after that, kid you not, a year later, that bitch got married, had a child after that, and they're still together till this day. The point is that I had my first awakening, and then I bought my first deck of the cards when I was 19 as well, and started reading. So people started coming to me, and I had no boundaries with people. I started reading. I've been reading since I was 19, off and on, of course, but it's just boundaries that I needed to set up. And as an adult, very old adult, by the way, I set up boundaries, and they're healthy boundaries where you have to set up a schedule. I'm not telling you to stop reading, never. If that's your gift, if that's your passion, I did that mistake. I tried, I struggle with it. I always tell my clients the truth. I struggle. Why? Because the influence of religion, of course. You're going to go to hell, you fucking witch. You're going to burn in hell. You start, and then you start having dreams. By the way, you're going to have dreams of your past lives. I just saw that too. So get ready to have dreams, okay? So they're going to start telling you your story of the other side as well, okay? So that's what happened to me. That's how I started my awakening. But I'm talking about boundaries, all right? Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Always boundaries. Always protect and do protection work. Because as soon as you start getting bit, because you're gonna grow. Okay, you start growing and growing. We never stop. Spiritual people, we never stop growing, and not a lot of people like it. They don't like to see your light. And guess what? If they don't like it, put some fucking sunglasses on, bitch. Because I'm growing. And who gives a fuck?
Right.
Don't
Be
stop.
unapologetic, baby.
Don't
Yes.
be no. Oh, I know better psychics than you. So why the fuck you come to me, bitch? Sorry, I'm venting out because I hear that a lot. Haters are gonna hate. So why the fuck you come to me for readings? Oh, I didn't hear. Oh, go back to Juanita so she could take $50. Next time, pay me $50 too, bitch. And you're running around making, giving out money for free. So that the point is the haters. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Maybe I am a psychic. That was a joke because you're gonna grow, okay? But I really, really want you to start doing shadow work, protection work. Number one, learn how to close and open your portal. If you need any help whatsoever of how to do it, anything, I'm always open. Shoot me an email through Facebook or a message. I'm always there. Okay. I like to see gifted people. If I didn't see gift in you, I would just stay quiet. All right. I don't hurt people's feelings.
What's your Facebook, by the way? Let me write it down.
Oh. Are you in the group? I'm there. So yeah.
I don't think so.
I love your cat, Tiff.
Right, I love cats. They're so cute.
He's so cute.
She's my problem child.
How old is she?
The kids from my old job stole her from a pet store 3 years ago.
Oh, that's the one that was okay. I remember.
Yeah.
By the way, that child is 4 months pregnant. So that's just telling you. Sorry, I gave you the news like that. Yeah. I'm gonna fuck her up when I see her ass. But that's another story, right?
Is your Facebook is your Facebook the same name up here?
I think so. Yeah. Just look for me in the group. I'm there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Her contact information is pinned at the top of the group.
Yeah. Just if yeah. But always protect your energy, honey. Protection work as well. Do that. So that's very important. Okay. You're very gifted there. Not a lot of people are gonna like that. Okay.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Just giving you advice.
Oh, I just love your videos on AWB.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. With my
right.
crazy ass always cussing. All right.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
Wow. I love when I see young gifted people. I have wished that was me, but I was too much in the church feeling guilty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Girl, let me tell you a story. You know that Universal Church. Anyways, it's a long story, but they sent me to that church, right? Try to take bad spirit out of me. I don't know what the fuck. So everybody started praying and shit. You know how the church get all together. Oh, and the demons and the drug problems and shit like that. Anyways, everybody was falling except for my fat ass. That shit was funny. I mean, I tell the story, but I didn't fall to the floor like and I kept seeing shadows though. Some shit was there though. I have to admit it. And I'm like, who's there? I was very, very curious. After that, I told myself, I respect religion. It wasn't for me. There was nothing wrong with me. I was born like this. My mom even said it. She always wondered, who was going to be the psychic in the family, who was going to, we always thought it was my little sister, by the way, and it happened to be me, and it's crazy, and it's a double-edged sword as well. It's not easy to be a psychic, guys, because number one, we can't read ourselves. So anybody that tells me they're psychics and they can read themselves, kudos to you, because I can. How the hell you guys do it?
Yeah, I can't either.
Yeah,
somebody has to read for me, and I don't trust many people. I trust Teresa, but I don't trust other people reading me. I have 2 readers, and you already know who they are. So,
yeah.
I don't, yeah, I don't. Well, I don't see anybody else backstage. I guess y'all don't want us here no more. Unless you have any questions, you can click in. If not, we're going to end early tonight. We've only been on for an hour and 40 minutes. This is record time.
Right?
Normally we're 3 hours, 2 hours or more.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
It's a Monday, so people are tired.
Which I understand, which I totally understand.
Yeah.
You know, life can be very, very busy.
Yeah.
Life can be extremely busy. Oh, we got somebody that just popped in. Hi, Tara. Unless you have any questions, you can. Hello? Hello, can you hear us? This is record time. Normally we're 3 hours. Tara.
Yes, hello.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Can
we
you
can hear
hear
you,
me?
baby. Talk to us. Oh, she disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
She disappeared. Come on back in, Tara. Anybody else who want to come in, click the link. Or else we're going to sign out. Oh, she's back.
Okay.
Waiting for her device to get connected. Because her device isn't connected. I can't add her on if her device isn't connected. Oh, she's here. Hi, Tara. Tara, can you hear us, baby? Hello?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Hi. Hello?
Hello?
Tara. I can hear you just fine when you were speaking. If you're talking now, baby, we can't hear you. I guess I don't know if she's having technical difficulties.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. I don't know. The internet is tripping today. Are we in retrograde?
Yeah.
Are we in
Sometimes.
retrograde?
No. Hawaiian Brew. Tell us.
Where is he at? Oh, Bonita is back. Hi, Bonita.
Hi.
How are you, baby?
I'm fine. My hair not done, so I can't get on camera today.
It's okay.
I am coming on because I spoke to you all last Friday when you all did the live, and I was, speaking about my child's father and the roll opener candle, and I completed the roll opener candle, which has been great. But like with my child's father that I had questions about last week. So I don't know if, well, I feel like I have been a little mean to him because I don't like him. I really don't. And I'm kind of not understanding why I have this feeling. And I don't know what the feeling is though, but it's sort of kind of like I want so much bad to happen to this guy. And I know it may be wrong that I feel like that, but my feelings is kind of fluctuating. I don't want to use the word hate, but I hate him. I hate him. I hate his soul. I hate him.
Bonita?
Yes.
Bonita, my baby. What's the opposite of love?
Hate.
No. Love and hate are very closely related emotions. Mm-hmm. You can be in love with a dude today and you can want to stick your foot in his ass tomorrow and hate his guts. The opposite of love is indifference. Mm-hmm. What is the definition of indifference? That's when you feel nothing for the person. They could win the lottery today and you wouldn't give a hoover damn. They can get hit by a bus and you might feel somewhat sad, but oh well, bitch, you still got eggs to fry tomorrow. That's the opposite of love, is indifference. Now, the reason why you feel like you hate this motherfucker is because you still love him low key.
But it's been 7 months. I'm like, literally, I've been on a diet from him. I don't, I was telling you all last week how he just said, fuck my daughter for his family. And it's like, I don't communicate with him. I literally put myself on a diet. Like, we don't communicate. It's nothing there. And it's like, sometimes I get this feeling of, I don't want to say rage, but it's like, nigga, I hate you. I don't know if I still love him though, because I don't like him. It's
because it's a process. How long were y'all together?
3.5 years.
And if you think you're going to be over him in 7 months, baby, I got a Hollywood sign I'm going to sell you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a process, meaning this, you got to work it through your system. And right now you're going through the stages of grief, because losing in a relationship, being lost, it's like something dying. Like you have to process those feelings out of you. You're working through the process, but you can't rush it. It'd be different if you guys were only together for like a year or for maybe 6 months. Then I can understand your concern. But if y'all were together for that long, 7 months, you still working through the process. The day you'll know that you're over him is the day when you feel nothing.
True that.
But some days, some days, literally, I feel completely nothing. I understand what you're saying though, and then it's other days. It's just like my mind say hate them. And
yeah, because it's like I said, it's a process. You're gonna go through the ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
You're gonna go through the ebbs and flows. You can hear a song that remind you of his punk ass. You can see a TV show. You can be driving through an area of town and see that one restaurant y'all went to. You can remember something that happened, a smell, anything, a meal that y'all ate together. And you might want to take that pot and bash his ass upside the head with it. And then the second, you might remember maybe your birthday or his birthday passing. You know, it's you might have feelings of nostalgia, or you might see a dude that's wearing his same cologne and you'll smell it and it'll make you feel some kind of way. That's all the process of working through it. So give yourself some credit.
Yeah, I definitely want to be at the indifference part. Because for me, like my kids is everything. So when you say screw them, it's screw you. And that's just my mental way of thinking about things like that. But I want to get to the indifference part because it's hard. You know, we have a daughter together and it does get hard sometimes. It does. So
I understand, and you're well within your rights to feel the way you feel, but just know that it's a process and you're gonna be okay. You just need to work through it. That's all.
Okay. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Man, we've all been there.
Yeah. Shit, when you want to light a motherfucker up.
Yeah.
You didn't hear that from me.
Yeah, I understand. I have been there. I know. I'm going to ask her the same question 6 months to a year from now, and she'll be like, oh, him? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that fool. You know what I mean? It happens. Yeah, it's working through the process.
Yeah, true that.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you guys for joining us. I guess we're done because ain't nobody else tapping in. So, Hawaiian Boo, he is talking about me in the chat. Look, I'm sorry that you heard our song, Hawaiian Boo. My bad, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And Terry in the chat. Man, I have 2 husbands, y'all, and it's Terry in the chat and Hawaiian Boo. We doing polygamy today. These is my men's.
Oh, Tiff. Well, thank you for having me. It was an honor to read here today for those women. Remember, healing and self-love, shadow work, guys, and definitely see you next time. I had fun like always.
Yes, we love. Thank you guys for even allowing us, giving us the honor. I consider it an honor.
It is an honor.
You know, and I really do. I'm so thankful that you guys are just effing with us because you don't have to. There's a lot of witchy poo-poos out here in these YouTube streets. And you guys are choosing to fuck with us. And I really, really, really appreciate you know, the love that we get, you know, the funny ass text messages and emails and shit. In the group though, some of those memes y'all be posting in the group be having me laughing in the middle of a meeting at work. So I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you so very much. Thank you to my admin team. Thank you to my moderators. I appreciate y'all holding down the chat and making this a safe space for the people to come through and tell their stories. I really appreciate it.
All right, Tiff. Thank you for having me here. It's always a pleasure and honor. You know me. You know, I always tell you, I always tell them, I'm working on my mouth. Lies that I tell. But you know what? I am just Teresa. All right. Take care of yourself.
Okay. Bye, you guys. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.